This opening sequence is specifically targeted towards both males and females aged 15 to 35. In the process of conducting audience feedback from the target audience, it is apparent that the audience enjoyed the opening sequence to the extent in which they would want to watch the film further. In order to represent a typical audience member, I have devised an audience profile of both a male and a female to show the specific narrative of which the individuals would commend. Denouement is a film which would gain more at a cinema screening as opposed to the film being brought on DVD. The film has an active storyline which allows the audience to relate to the main character and act upon in order to sympathise towards the character's emotional state. As the film contains a lot of sensitive issues, it would most likely be females who watch Denouement in comparison with males, because stereotypically females have a greater ability to be able to sympathise towards a character. The main character, Holly, is represented as a vulnerable and timid character of which many of the audience members can relate to on an active perspective. Many audience members will be able to identify the foundations at which Holly is based. The ending shot with the main enigma, whereas she is walking up to the hospital, can trigger scenes of which the audience are familiar with, as well as being able to construct a storyline based on Holly's adventure. The ending to the opening sequence is ambiguous, through the way in which the audience members try to connect previous scenes in order to attempt to predict Holly's placement within the film. The target audience ranges from 15, as the film would be certified as an age rating 15. This is because Denouement would explicit some disturbing scenes to portray the harsh realities of the storyline. It would challenge the audience's perception upon films involving a character affected by a life-threatening illness. This is because I believe that some of the audience members are in actual fact unaware of the processes in which people go through, especially when they have not been affected or seen others close to them affected. The target audience ranges up to 35 because these are the individuals who have been through more of a cultural experience and will be able to have a closer relationship in terms of empathy with the main character. Denouement has a sensitive storyline, but does, however, appeal to an audience with a creative flair, as the editing style I have created to present Denouement is an artistic construction, as are most British social realisms.